Hello, welcome back to the Talking Therapist. I'm Ishwari Marathe, and today I'm back with a new video that will speak about the 5 signs that therapy is working out for you and 5 signs that it's not, and maybe it's time for you to test someone else out. So without further ado, let's go. Right, so first let's look at the 5 signs that therapy is working out for you. So if you are in therapy, a big kudos to you for taking this step towards your mental health and towards bettering it as well. Now the first sign that therapy is working out for you will be mostly shown by a better awareness of your thoughts and your emotions. So we always say that the more you know about yourself, the better you are in actually changing the things which you want to improve on and then reinforcing your fortes. So if you are able to understand what is going on in my mind in different situations, how am I feeling about some particular things, then that is a very sure shot sign that therapy is working out for you. The second sign is something that is a key and an essential aspect for any kind of therapy, then may it be REBT or CBT or Gestalt therapy or dialectical behavior therapy or arts therapy. Regardless of the type or the style of therapy that you're taking, a sign that you feel hopeful about you being actually able to surmount these problems, the hope that you will come out on the other side, is a great sign that therapy is working out for you. Because oftentimes when clients come in for the first session with me, they have a really low belief in themselves and about the fact that things may improve for them. So if you believe that things will definitely turn better and rather they have started turning for the better, then that is once again a great sign that therapy is working out for you. The third sign is unconditional self-acceptance, or basically self-support, being kind to yourself, because most of us are really quick and very fast into judging ourselves, into being really mean to ourselves and filling our minds with all of these negative sentences about ourselves. So if after therapy you are able to not only be aware when these thoughts are coming, but if you are also able to cope with them in a better way, if you are able to actually retaliate against those thoughts somewhere in your mind, challenge them, that is once again a great sign that therapy is working out. So congratulations on that. The next sign that therapy is really working out for you is if you are able to actually sit with your negative emotions, if you are able to make space within yourself to feel negative. That is an incredibly strong sign of growth. Why? Because we have kind of been conditioned to run away from negative emotions, to actually do everything in our capacity to not feel negative emotions. But of course in real life that is not the case. Unless you are a robot or you're a saint or you're dead, negative emotions will always be a part and parcel of your life. So if you are, number one, better able to cope with negative emotions, number two, if you are able to actually sit with those negative emotions without having to distract yourselves with other things, then these are really good signs for therapy. And the final sign that therapy is working out for you is the acceptance of uncertainty. Again, like I said, like negative emotions are a part and parcel of your life, uncertainty is too. Uncertainty is that part of your life which no matter how technologically you advance, you cannot escape. So no matter how much we learn about ourselves or about the environment and about our world in general, we will still not be able to give that certainty with 100% what is going to happen next in my life. So if you're not able to cope with this, there is a huge debilitating toll that this can take, because you're constantly in the fear, you're constantly worrying about what is going to happen. So if you're able to actually cope with all the uncertainty that life has to offer, and if you're able to keep the anxiety about it at bay, then that is again a sure shot sign that therapy is really working out great for you. So we quickly looked at the five signs that therapy is working out for you. There will of course be other signs, so feel free to drop in the comment section what you also feel is a sign that you're growing through therapy. Now let's quickly jump to the next part, that 5 signs that therapy is not working out for you, that it is not a great fit for you. So the very first and obvious sign is that if you don't see any changes in yourself after months of therapy, if someone asks you, hey, what are some tools that you have gathered from the last few months of therapy, and if you're not able to give out any single one, that is perhaps a sign that therapy is not working out for you. The second sign is if you feel like the sessions are kind of going in a circular direction, but at the same time not really going anywhere. So if every session is just focused around talking about your problems without really coming to any kind of insight about yourself, any kind of solution, any kind of tools that can help you manage it, once again that is a red flag for you to continue with therapy. The next sign is that if you feel that your therapist is not your ally. What I mean by ally is basically that you don't feel like a therapist is in your corner. If you constantly feel judged or shamed or scared of your therapist, then that is a sure shot sign that therapy is not working out for you. The next sign is kind of a very important one, but it is important to understand it with the context of what I'm about to share. So therapy is oftentimes portrayed as a very lovey-dovey and a very happy situation to be in. While some sessions are that way, there are also a few sessions where you feel incredibly exhausted, and because you have actually dredged up so much of emotions and thoughts in the session that you actually feel lower, or you feel worse just after a therapy session. Now that is absolutely normal, but if you feel that this is your experience after every session for months, that no session is actually giving you any kind of comfort, that is a very important sign for you to be aware of. And finally, if you feel like you are not really looking forward to sessions, you are cancelling out on sessions really frequently, and at the last minute, you plan on attending a session but at the last moment you back out, that is once again a good sign that therapy is not working out for you. Now, why therapy is not working out can have many reasons, ranging from the therapist qualities to your commitment and your effort that you're putting into the process. So I will not make any comment right now as to which is the therapist's part and which is your part, but just keep these signs in mind if you're going through a process. And if you do feel that you're relating to most of these signs as I described them, do make sure to have an open conversation with your therapist about this. Do not ghost your therapist. Do not simply message and tell your therapist that you don't want to continue. Give that feedback to your therapist. See if the therapist is able to make any changes in his or her sessions with you, and then take a reanalysis sometime down the line. But definitely do not accept these signs as, okay, what am I going to do about it? Don't do that. Do have a very transparent communication with your therapist about this. So that was it for today's video. I hope that you found this helpful and useful. If you did, keep coming back to the channel for more content. Share, like, subscribe, the usual things that I always say at the end of a video. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.